My feelings wanted to be out. Hi everyone, what's up? Welcome back to another channel, to another video. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Liz. Hey, what's going on? Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications. But yeah, as you guys can see from this title of this video, I know that we are gonna be talking about something a little bit more different, something that I don't get into on my channel. Obviously, I feel like we all have our problems. We all are literally just big balls of emotions, and sometimes we just don't talk about it. We just kind of go along our day and kind of try to ignore it. But I did want to sit down with you guys and talk to you guys about what I have been doing to kind of just be happier and what has been helping me. My content has been changing because as a person, obviously I have been on YouTube for many years and I am not the same person I was when I started my YouTube journey. And you know, I will continue changing, I will continue evolving and growing. Yeah, this is just part of it. So I did want to share with you guys some tips. I did ask you guys on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do so. It is the same name as my YouTube channel. Basically, I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys because I had been feeling a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of some resentment. I will tell you guys a little bit of the backstory. It is not the person's fault that I'm feeling this way. It is nobody's fault. It is just, it's not even my fault. It's just I'm human and I have feelings and I'm currently going through this. So I did just want to share with you guys that it's completely fine to feel this way. It is what you do about it that matters. So for example, something happened where I was kind of not included in some plans that were going on and I felt sad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I even cried because I felt that this moment was very special and I just felt sad that I wasn't included. And it's very typical of me. This has always been something that I go through. I've always wanted to be included, like everybody. I feel like everybody feels like, oh my gosh, you know, you want to be invited, you want to be included. And a lot of people might just be like, oh, no worries. For some people it doesn't bug them, for some people it's not a big deal, but for me it was, and that's okay. I mean, that's just me. I'm that type of person. Wow, I can't believe it. Like I feel like this person is so special to me, and you know, if I was in their position, I would definitely invite or, you know, have them there with me. And you know, I just kind of sat with my feelings and I said, you know what, if it was the old me, if it was old Liz, I would have literally just been like, you know what, this person didn't include me, and when it's my turn, I'm not gonna include them. That's kind of like revenge, right? And that thought did go through my head, right? Because we're so programmed to do the same things over and over, and it's obviously harder to change. But then I thought about it and I was like, no, because for what? Why am I gonna carry that resentment around, and when it is the right time, just throw it out? And maybe it was not their intention, but it was just that's where I have always stood in their life, you know, and I'm just barely noticing, and it's completely fine. You cannot just be attached to a certain image that you have in your mind that, oh, I know that I'm their best friend and I know that they're gonna do this and that, you know, and it's fair. Like that's just life. I sat with it and I did, like I said, I cried it out, and I just kind of told myself, like, I'm just gonna let it go, and you know, I'm not gonna be a mean person like that. So that happened, and then again the situation was brought up again where I was not included. Like literally it happened all in like a month, but the first one hurt a little bit more because I was closer to them. Once I sat with it, I have always been a very resentful person. I am the type of person that was like, I would hold a grudge for the longest time, and I could not get over it. Like, it was just like, no, like, you did this to me and this and that. And who was I hurting? Like, the person de seguro, the other person was probably like not living their life, not even thinking about me. And in return, I was the one like putting myself through hell, putting myself through all these thoughts, negative thoughts, putting myself through just being a negative person. And that was only hurting me. That was not hurting anyone but me. So there's a lot of us that go through this, and sometimes you say, no, well, this is the way I am, and I'm super orgullosa, and this is the way I am. But as we grow, like, the point of growing is realizing and being conscious, trying to be a better person. Like, that's the point, not staying in the same place. You know, it's about growing. So now that I'm learning so much about self-improvement and meditation and spirituality, it just is making me a better person, guys. And I know that not everyone's for it, you know, and that's completely fine. I respect your guys' decisions, but I would also appreciate if you guys could respect mine and my views on that. But a lot of people do have a lot of resentment for their parents or for something that they did or didn't do. And like I said, it's only hurting yourself. Like, you're always gonna have that kind of like regret, because you're always gonna be the one that didn't give it a chance, you know. And it's easier said than done, trust me. Like, I feel like I have forgave myself for all the mistakes that I have made, but I sometimes, like, for example, this week that I had that happen to me twice, I think it was just like a test. It was me just putting all my practices to test and seeing, okay, how strong am I really? But also not making it a weakness. Like, for example, I don't see myself for feeling resentment. or sad, or, you know, I don't see myself as a bad person for feeling that, because we're human. We're supposed to feel feelings. But I think it's what matters is what you do with them, because obviously, you know, if someone is angry and then they go like kill somebody, you know, that's not a good thing, obviously. But it's like, okay, if you just are like are very angry at this person, it's just best to just not carry around, you know, forgive them. If they did something really bad to you that you do not want to, not feel like you want to see them or talk to them again, it's okay. Just forgive them, let it go, feel it, cry it out. Crying, I have always said, you guys know that I'm such chillona, and I have always, crying is a great way for me to just let go, feel, but let go, and just move on with my day. And crying has really kind of filtered everything out. It just kind of cleanses me out whenever I cry. It's not hurting anyone, you know. I mean, if I cry, it's just me crying. It's not gonna affect anybody in a negative way. When it comes to self-love, guys, when you love yourself, you won't want to carry anything like that around, because you know that it's only affecting you. It's making your days a little cloudier whenever you have those negative thoughts, or whenever you're thinking negative of yourself. But I think my main point is taking care of yourself, and with that will come you feeling happier and you not wanting to carry negative thoughts or negative energies with you, and not letting things affect you. I mean, I know it's, like I said, easier said than done, but the moment you let something affect you, you let the other person win, or you are taking that energy, you are exchanging that energy. And I wouldn't want someone's negative energy like with me, you know, all day long. Like, whenever someone says to you, cusses you out, you know, just like, okay, whatever, and just kind of keep your day going. Because the moment you let it affect you, and the moment you let it get you mad, your day is ruined. Now it's gonna take some time for you to renew your energy and cleanse your energy. And, you know, instead of just having like a peaceful day, forgetting, ignoring them, and just like being like, I'm not gonna let that energy affect me. Like, that's what I always tell everybody. Like, whenever I see someone mad, I'm like, I'm not taking your energy. I'm not gonna let your energy affect me. And even if it's in my head, I'm like, I know they're mad, and I'm not gonna let them affect me. So takes patience, it takes a little bit of time and practice, but it is possible. Of course, eating good food, exercising, taking care of yourself from the inside and out. I feel like you come first. I feel like if you are happy, then your circle will be happy, your vibes will be happy, people around you will be happy. Also, I did want to tell you guys, please always be sure that whenever you feel sad, whenever you feel angry, remember to just sit down, sit with it, really feel it, let it out. Don't suppress your feelings, you guys. For the longest time, I was always told to suppress my feelings. I think this is why my spiritual journey has helped me so much, because I learned that my feelings are valid. Like, I had this specific thing that happened to me for the longest time. It had been so many years that I could just not let go of it. It would eat me alive, right? Once my anxiety and all that popped up, I was looking for stuff, right, to fix it. Into like the spiritual awakening and looking into spirituality. And one of the things that is said is to do not suppress your feelings. For the longest time, I realized that that's what I was doing. Why? Because I was always told that I shouldn't feel this way. You are not supposed to feel this way. You are a mean person. You are horrible. You shouldn't do this, do that. From a lot of people. My feelings were still there, but I would try to hide it. And I would try to like be like, no, I can't feel this way. So like dig it up, dig it up, dig it up, right? I was only hurting myself, because that's when my feelings would pop up again, and I would have to go through it, and eventually that became anxiety, depression, and it was just a cycle, because my feelings wanted to be let out. Like, my feelings wanted to be out, but I couldn't, because I was always, like I said, told to just suppress them, and until I found my spirituality, and I found some people that I could actually tell my feelings to, and I wasn't told that they were wrong. Like, I think for the longest time, I just wanted to be heard. I did not want somebody to sit there and just tell me like, you're stupid, or like, no, get over it, or something. All I wanted was just for someone to just listen. Like, literally, I didn't want anyone to say anything, just listen. And that helped me so much. That helped me a lot. That the fact that I could desahogarme without feeling judged. After that, that's when I decided, I learned that that's not that it's okay. I don't remember where I was at, but I just want to tell you guys that it gets better. It's not easy to it's not gonna happen overnight. Maybe it will take a few days, a few weeks, but it is possible, guys. And once you start releasing all that negativity from your life and those negative feelings, and you learn to kind of control them, because remember that you are in control of your emotions. They are not in control of you. Let me tell you, from someone that suffered from anxiety, my thoughts were like driving me crazy. So now that I am learning to take control, it is life-changing, and I encourage you to do the same. If you guys ever have negative thoughts, try your best to help yourself. Like, but you have to want to change. You cannot just sit there and just say, this is the way I am. You have to want to make that change. So I forgot what I was saying right now, because my camera died, but now it's on again. Yeah, I changed the battery. Let's see. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. It was just a little talk. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And if you guys would want to get more in depth about this, I'm not an expert. I'm just barely starting my journey. But if you guys would want me to share everything that I learned along the way, I feel like life is a journey. I will never stop learning about life. And I have already learned so much. I have learned how much peace, how much we are connected with nature, the universe, and it, like I said, it's life-changing, and I'm super happy to be where I'm at. Although I did experience a little bit of anxiety this week, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of resentment, I'm able to let it go, and I'm able to just be clean inside. I don't have to deal with like holding stuff in that is going to damage me. It's just kind of like, okay, I did feel resentment on Tuesday, but I don't, it's fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.